Alright, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course. We're still doing our human emotions detection module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, yesterday we did set up our code to be run overnight, but I didn't run it overnight because it wasn't that big of a code, so I'm going to try to do it live here now. So let me go ahead and start compiling that. And again, this is just going to give us our model back here. So these are the parameters of our model. You can see it's going to be the Linnet model. If you recall from the last previous model that we used, the Linnet is used specifically for handling images. So that's why we're using this Linnet model. Then you can see here, these are the parameters. The input layer, I don't know why that's blocking that. The input layer, rescaling, COFD, batch normalization, max pooling, dropout. We have another COFD layer. This one is going to have 16 filters as opposed to the first one having 6 filters. You can't see that. I can show you that up here. So you can see here in the configurations, the number of filters is 6, and then the next number of filters is going to be 16. Where's the 16 specified at? It's supposed to be in there somewhere. I know it's 2 sets of filters. I wonder if this one gets. Let me see how we did this one here. 1 second. For the second one, then it's 2. Why isn't it specified here? I gotta look into that. It's supposed to be 16. It's going to say it inside the model because I did see it already. I'm trying to figure out where we actually specify that we're going to have 16 layers or 16 filters inside this dense 2. Like I said, it is showing up in the model, so I'll show you in the model where it says 16 that, but I can't see exactly where we implemented that here in the configurations. I only see 1 filter, and that's for 6. Again, these are all configurations. Remember, I told you yesterday the batch size is 32, image size 256, the learning rate, the number of epochs is 20. When we do the history, we probably drop that down because, like I said, the epochs take forever to go. So probably drop that down to about 5 or something like that to make it a quicker process. We have a dropout rate is going to be 0, regularization rate 0, number of filters is 6, our kernel size is 3, number of strides is 1, pool size 2. Number of dense layer, our first dense layer is going to be 100. Second dense layer is going to be 10. And then our number of classes is 3. It's 3 because we're going to have 3 classifications. It's going to be happy, sad, or angry. So that's why we have 3 there. And it looks like we are ready to roll through our images. Let's get our images out the way so we can keep moving forward. And I left it this way instead of changing it back to the 0, 1, 2 because, like I said, this is easier to read through and decipher rather than trying to figure out 0, 1, or 2 and what does that classify mean? What does that classification mean? You just have the word and you can see directly. Like I said, it's easy to identify and decipher our data. So yeah, that's done out the way. So here's our model here. Like I said, it did run a lot faster because the model is not that big. So let's go ahead and look over the model here. All right, we have rescaling 256, 256. Remember, this is our image. And we have a 3 to 3 here, and our image is for the RGB. That's the number of channels we're going to have. Is 3 channels for the RGB, red, green, and black. And then we have our COV 2D, 254, 254, and 6, batch normalization. Let me show you the second one. See, here's the second one here. So you see, the second COV D is going to be 125, 125, and 16. So it's here specified in the model, but I didn't specify. I'm trying to figure out exactly how we got. I can't recall how we got the 16 here. I gotta go back and check and see how we got that 16, because now that's throwing me off a little. I'm kind of curious. How is it automatically picking up 16 when we have 6 for the number of filters? But yeah, that's that. So everything did go through. We are able to run it, like I said, because it's not that big of a code as of yet. So we are able to run it live. We probably won't be able to do that too many more times as the code gets bigger and bigger. But yeah, we was able to do that today. So yeah, but of course we're going to keep moving forward, and I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, it's the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.